Alright everyone, in the last episode we have made this Become Junior Boomerang, but in this episode, the next part of the medieval area, you can probably see it right there and a little right over there, but we have got this massive indoor drop tower ride, like Tower of Terror at Hollywood Studios or any of the other Disney parks. But before we go to that, I need to talk about this. I don't know what ride type this is in real life, but in game it's called the Gears of Fear. It's similar to the Huss Top Spin, except these bits like rotate as well. But it looks quite nice, and it kind of fits like the kind of like old-fashioned theme of this area. I like it, similar to how the forge over there fits the theme of that area. But first up, it's also got inbuilt fire effects, which is just so cool. But the main attraction in this area is, of course, this, which is a indoor drop tower. So it kind of like moves around. It will go up here, and it will have multiple show scenes. Like, these are the two major floors. However, there are also like multiple parts where it stops there for a show scene and stuff. It's really cool. We're going to utilize lots of like opening doors and stuff. This is honestly going to be so cool. Yeah, it's gonna have so many like cool theming effects, and here's actually the car right now. So it goes up here, and then it like goes across here, and I'm gonna have some knights like walking along there and like doing salutes and stuff. I've got such a big grand idea for this ride, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to manage to fit it all in, but I hope I'll be able to, because this is a massive structure, and obviously I'm going to need to do more detailing to this structure, but for now it's looking really good, honestly, and I can't wait for the finish of this project, because this could either be absolutely incredible or not that good, depending on how I pull it off. So I guess I'll see in the next section to see whether it's really good or really bad. Hey guys, Coaster Central here, and no, I have not got the audio mixed up. This is generally what this area is looking at like now. But the thing is, none of the inside of this ride is done, so that is what I'm going to be doing for the final update. But for now, the exterior is finished, and this is what the exterior for this area is going to look like. So, after coming through this area, there's going to be a pathway that's going to curve around there, and we're going to have a B&M flying coaster in this plot of land, which is going to be a very nice addition. So you can either go down there and go around and get some nice views from it there, or you can come down here, which is where we're going to have our absolutely amazing drop tower. This is looking great so far. I love this so much. So first up, we got this, which is the Gears of Fear. This is looking nice. We've got the queue line for it, which has now got the fences on it. Obviously, I'm going to need to do the smaller details, like adding the height marker there. But other than that, we're all pretty much done. And this ride is looking really nice. The way it kind of like tilts you upside down and stuff, pauses multiple times. It is looking really nice and definitely fits this area, as we got the forge up there. And for the next part of this area, I feel like I might add a bit more of a family-friendly ride, because currently the only really kiddie area we have in the park is obviously that right there, and we don't have many other family rides. Like, I guess you could consider this a family coaster, but definitely one on the wilder side. So you carry on down this path. Here's the exit to that ride. And we have a bunch of banners which are hanging down, and then we got the queue line, which takes you all around here. Got a bit of a cattle pen back there, and I wanted this area to kind of be like inside of like a small kind of like downhill section, because I really wanted to kind of like feel like that this ride isn't as high as it actually is, because this ride is like, it doesn't seem very high from here, because, well, like, you're higher up than it, so I didn't want it to seem that intimidating, although it still is absolutely massive. Like, you can pretty much see it from anywhere in the park. It looks so sick, but I didn't want it to feel as massive as it really was, and that's why I added like this little segment where it's a bit lower. But But you carry on walking down here, see the Gears of Fear queue line, and then you can get into here. We've got a bunch of windows and everything, and this is where you like can truly see like how high this thing goes. It's massive. We go through the entrance. We've got some like pots and stuff. You go through here. That's where the exit for the ride would be. We got a little animatronic band thing. Got another pot. Got like a stained glass window. And this station is definitely going to need a little bit more work done to it. But for now, I think it's looking just fine. So yeah, that's all for this update. And in the next update, we'll have the inside of this ride all finished and looking great. And hopefully just as good as the outside. Alright everyone, it's time for the final update. And this ride has now officially got a name. King's Fall. And it is just so epic. It's menacing. This ride is named the Harvester. So let's just do a tour of the area. So when you enter in, you can also enter in through this little pathway that I put round here. So it kind of like goes round. It's a little bit there as well. So I wanted this area to just have kind of like a massive mismatch of paths. I didn't want it to just be one straight path that you can take through the area. And I like that about this. So you walk down, and then this area is in a bit of a pit. You can see this like abandoned barn house type thing almost. We've got this ride which is fenced off, and this is looking lovely, honestly. I'm so happy with how this ride has turned out. It fits the theme perfectly, and the way that you kind of like walk into this area, and you can see this ride right there, and then you can see that smaller ride just flipping over insanely, and then when you come around you finally get this awesome view from here. It looks awesome. Anyway, I think it's time to show you the King's Fall, which is looking really good. So you've got this queue line, and then you go through the station. Here's the exit. You come through here, and then the ride is epic. So you come up this hill here before you would come through here, and it's very highly decorated, multiple signs. I know all is spelt incorrectly, but I couldn't fit in King. Execution awaits, and then you like come up and down here multiple times. You've got guards and stuff. You've got multiple awesome scenes behind each of these ones. It honestly, I couldn't be happier with it, and you'll see all this ride when we do the POV for it at the end of the video. The exterior is also looking very nice, and in general I'm so happy with how this area has turned out. I'm honestly chuffed with it. The interior is all done as well. This part isn't involved in the ride, so I don't think the park would bother putting anything there. Same with all the other areas that don't have like the ride in it, like for example down here it's just a bunch of emptiness. I'm so happy with this though, and it looks very grand as well. Like that's easily one of the sickest parts of this skyline. Just walking in and seeing that peeking over. You're gonna have a hotel in this plot of land, so maintenance area there, which will all be like fenced off and stuff, and you won't be able to see it. I love it. And then when you're walking through, remember this always all that time ago, it feels like you come through here and you can't see it still, and then you just get this awesome view right there. And I'm so glad that this has turned out good, because this style of ride is so hard to do. So that's it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed, and consider liking and subscribing if you want to see more content that is similar to this in the future. For now, I'm going to leave you with this ride. I love it so much. It looks so good, honestly. I'm so glad of how I managed to make it good. And I'll leave you with this view of it, and well, I guess let's watch the POV. So see you soon, guys. Bye.